Hello and welcome to Raising Roneys. I can't speak too loud. Yesterday, the day after Christmas, on Sunday, my tooth did go ahead and break off, and so I'm missing most of the tooth on the jaw tooth. It's on my left, second from the back, and I've been sleeping with a guard in my mouth at night so I won't bite down and try to break any more. I've been breathing out my nose, trying not to eat anything unless it's just liquid or something I can swallow real easy. I'm not in pain, so I'm thinking maybe that tooth is maybe already dead. The dentist called me first thing. I just got off the phone with him. She said that they could look at it and see if they could save it, but after I told her that it was broke off all the way down to the gum and stuff, that it probably would be an extraction if they can't fix it or save it. If they save it, they will do a root canal, a filling, and a crown. If they can't save it, they will refer me to an oral surgeon for them to do an extraction. I am a big baby with pain. I'm not looking forward to any of this. I am scared to death, and it makes it even worse. I've been dealing with this for several days now, trying not to let it break on off or anything like that, and thinking about them coming at me with a needle or pulling something. I've been a nervous wreck. I am scared to death. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. I don't like pain. And a mouth pain's even worse. I guess if they can get me in with an oral surgeon, they could put me to sleep at least when I wake up. I won't, know what's done. I'll just wake up and it's gone, and I can take my pain medicine and till the pain goes away, I can deal with that. But it's still just the thought of it, just breathe. Brian, he took all the children with him. Well, not all of them. He took 5, the 5 younger ones. Faith's doing school, but because she has to graduate or finish all her school by April to graduate high school, and Hope has ball practice, so I think her grandmother's going to take her to it. While she's here, she's supposed to be doing some clothes and a little bit of cleaning and stuff that I normally do in the morning. She's going to try to get all that done before basketball practice, so that'll be helpful. Hopefully Brian's surviving. He has the 5 younger ones, including the twins. I can't imagine. But they all pack lunches and everything else like that, and snacks, and they've got everything so he doesn't have to go anywhere or get anything. It's all there. I'm trying not to touch it. It feels weird. I took a video of it, trying to get a picture last night so I could see what it looked like, and I couldn't do it, so I finally got Faith to take a picture, and I didn't realize I'd already had the one behind it has a filling. It has a filling, the one in front of it. So all 3 of my teeth has fillings. But those fillings was probably done when I was a kid. We grew up out in the country. We done gardens, just more of a homesteading type life. We didn't go into a lot, doctors, stuff like that, unless it was I have to. We'd done everything at home. Like if we got hurt or anything, it was like home remedies. We did go to the doctors, but just not all the time, like regular checkups and stuff. It was more like, okay, you broke your arm, let's go. Or you cut something open, you done something. More of an emergency type, I guess. So I remember one time when I wasn't very old, may have been around 6 or 8, I was chewing gum and my tooth went to hurting. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I guess if it had a hole in it or whatever. so I think it was on a Saturday. The dentist was closed. My mom happened to have a friend that was homeschooling, and her husband was a dentist. He came in, and I mean, I was so young and in pain, I don't remember that a lot. But he came in to the office, and he had to do a root canal. And I remember him saying I had the longest roots. And I guess that kind of scarred me from dentists and pain and stuff, because that hurt so bad. I remember crying all the way to the dentist office how bad it hurt. And since then, I've had a few fillings. The dental plan I'm on, every 6 months, I get a teeth cleaning and stuff, and we keep everything done. I haven't had any problems, but I have missed the past year. And I know that's not good, but being a mama, if you got a mama mind, you know that it's all about your kids and your husband and everything else around you. And with everything I've had going on, I kept postponing, like, it's just a dental cleaning. I brush floss daily, several times a day. It's okay. I can miss it. I need to do this for my kids. I need to do this for my husband. I need to do this for the house or my father-in-law or the business or something. It was always something, and I just put myself off. Plus, I guess I don't look forward to the cleanings just because they are messing with my mouth. I have a bridge up here that's kind of embarrassing. I know my teeth don't look right. That's why I don't smile a lot. When I was 8 or 9, I don't remember exactly. I was 8 or 9. We lived on a long dirt road that went down a paved road, and it was a private paved road because only one house lived past us. We rode our bicycles all the time. Well, the mailbox was at the very end, and they dropped the paper off there. So I went and got it. Me and my brother was driving back as fast as I could. I was holding it on the steering wheel, the paper, and I guess, and it was a smaller bike, you know, it wasn't like a big adult-sized bike. All I can think is that I guess it got in the wheels and it flipped me. I knocked out 2 of my front teeth and broke some. I broke my left arm. I have scars across my face here because the pavement cut and got gravel in them and stuff. I told my brother, I got up. I was holding my arm. I know I couldn't feel it. I asked him to go get Mama, but by the time she made it, I guess halfway, we kind of met in the middle at the end of our dirt road. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I think I broke my arm." My aunt come and got us, took us to the hospital. They had thought I'd been in a car wreck. My face was so smashed up with blood and cuts and bleeding, knocking out my teeth. My arm was broke. They asked if I'd been in a car wreck or what had happened. And when I said bicycle, they just looked, they thought we were lying. They ended up cleaning up my face as much as possible. Had some dentist, or I don't know. I can't remember much about that. I was just so scared and being in the hospital. They put me to sleep, set my arm. I had to wear a cast, and I went to some dentists and stuff. I went for many years without a front tooth. And being a young kid around, we didn't go and do a lot. It didn't bother me, but my grandmother always wanted to go ahead, and she's like, "We need to get that fixed." So my aunt referred me to someone. It was a little country dentist in Bassville, Mississippi, and I think he's still there. And we went to him. He grinded down one of my teeth next to the one that was missing, and he put a bridge in it, which is what's still there. And he only charged her one small fee, and which was a lot back then, but still, he done it, and he said, "This is just kind of temporary." Here I am at, let's see, I was probably in my teens. I might have been in 12 or 13 when that happened, and now I'm 42. I still have it. It doesn't look pretty, but I still have it, and it does its job, and I don't have no problems with it. So I've mentioned it to doctors before, and they're like, well, if you don't have any problems, don't worry about it. But, I guess just look-wise, the worldly human part of you, everybody's like high maintenance. Everything's got to look the best. Your hair, your clothes, your nails, your cars, your house, your teeth, your face, your makeup. By the way, I don't even have makeup on or my hair fixed. I'm sitting here talking. Y'all have seen me a lot of ways that I used to not be. Even working in the yard, my hair pulled up. I used to never go anywhere like that. You can ask my mom. She knew. I ironed everything, even my blue jeans. They used to pick at me and ask me if I ironed my underwear, which I didn't, but I ironed t-shirts, blue jeans, whatever I wore, my dresses for Sunday, everything was ironed and pressed very neatly. I would fix my hair, makeup, never went without all of it. And even when I had the children, people would come in like, you don't look like you have a child, because as soon as I had a baby, I went in and got a bath. When the nurses wasn't looking, they kind of got mad at me. I'd come back, I had a hair dryer and straightener and all that. I'd fix my hair, put my makeup on, and be sitting there with some clothes on and fine. I'd done that with all of them, except for the twins. I did try to fix up a little bit, but the twins being cut on because I had a C-section, I wasn't quite as spunky. I don't recommend a C-section unless you just have to. I'm rambling on here. Being pregnant with twins and COVID and all that, I've kind of left the makeup and hair thing down and ironing clothes, and I've even got fluffy. Well, they told me I could come on in, so I'm going to let you go. I think I'm going to throw some hair colors in my hair just so it don't look quite so bad. And head on to the dentist. Thanks for watching from Roneys and Roneys. I'm on my way to Columbia to see the dentist. And yes, I'm driving myself because Brian's work's actually in town. So if they can do anything to it, I'm going to go ahead and let them do it. And he can come pick me up and we'll get the car later. If send me to an oral surgeon, I'll come back and my daughter will meet me in the middle and take me over there. Or Brian may take off and take me. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to any of this. After telling my story before, I went and talked to my daughter and told her I was on my way to town. She's like, I can't believe the dentist won't do that. I'm like, they used to. Because when I was a kid, I think I told you about the story that I went, the dentist on a Saturday actually done a root canal and filled my tooth. And now you go to a dentist, and if it's anything to do with trying to save a tooth or anything, you got to go to an endodontist, and they will do root canals and stuff. They will not do extractions or anything like that, just root canals and crowns and fillings. If you go to the dentist and you need one pulled, they send you to an oral surgeon. So you got 3 different things there now. And there may be more than that. Like, just like, you have to go to the orthodontist for the braces and other things like that. The dentist used to do fillings, crowns, extractions, whatever you want to call it, root canals. They done everything. I don't know. I like going to one doctor and getting it all over with. I've already worried all weekend. Well, good news, bad news, I don't know news. They got me worked in, done a x-ray and all that. It's going to have to be extracted. There's 3 roots that goes down in 3 different spots, and then they grow under and hook back together so there's muscle in there. So the dentist wouldn't pull it himself. So they have referred me to an oral surgeon. But guess what? I can't see him till Thursday morning. So today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got 3 more days to make it. 4 if you count a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And when he blew that air in a while ago, oh my gosh, I almost come unglued. I grabbed his hands. I'm like, I'm sorry. He's like, it's okay, but it hurts in there. I'm praying that I can make it until Thursday, that I can go have this extracted from an oral surgeon. And then from there, we'll have talk. He said to ask him about an implant, but I don't know if that sounded really painful. We'll just talk to the oral surgeon and see what he recommends. Right now, my main concern is getting this out before I have pain. I'm on my way to Brian's shop. He's got the children, the 5 youngest ones. I talked to him earlier for a minute trying to get my insurance information. I heard one of them crying, so that made me feel bad. I hate to have to leave them, and especially get them out and take them to the shop and stuff like that, and he needs to work too.
They do nothing, do they?
No, I gotta go to oral surgeon Thursday.
Oh boy.